after that crazy battle yesterday. First try, both bosses. Booyah. Alright. And now to chill out a bit, let's talk to some crewmates, right? A little chit chat. You know, can't hurt. Maybe we learn something new. Who knows? Okay. Let's not get lost right here. Oh, we could talk to Caden.
Commander, do you have a minute?
Sure.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. It's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled, and the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Of course. But I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah, you can accidentally start romances in this game. There are romances. Ooh, Kessler 3. Can we equip that? It's actually worse in every way. Hainkader, the producer? What are they doing? The Stinger 2 is better in every way? Make Omnigel. Wow, okay. Let's get some XP. Boing. 31 XP, there you go. I think these are the cryopods, sleep pods. We could look it up, but... Who do we have here? Talk to Chuck was on. We already talked to her earlier. I don't think there's anyone here. Ah, Liara. We just saved her. Let's see what she has to say, right?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
No.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Goodbye.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Don't mention it.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers. But I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
No.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha. You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld.
Duh.
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I should go. That is crazy talk. Alright. 1,000 years, huh? Well, that was interesting. Let's see who's down here at the hangar. We should meet some Garus. And yeah, this is basically
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
our own merchant.
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what
Yeah,
you
this
got.
is why you buy
bet,
licenses
Commander.
for this dude, right? The more licenses you have, the more stuff he can sell you. Very simple. Kessler 3, we just got that and it's shit. Okay, maybe we have a better armor. First of all, let's just sell things we don't need. Heavy armor, we'll never need that. Sniper rifle, never need that. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get rich, shall we? Hardened weave. Yeah, I'll just sell the duplicates for now. Though improved sightings? Nah. Radioactive rounds? We don't need that with the pistol. Weapon stability? Wah wah. Toxic seal? Maybe I'll keep one. Maybe we'll need it. And this is all level 1. Just get rid of it. Light armor, Predator and Scorpion 4 is, I think, definitely better than ours. Comparison 18. Oh, that is something. This is just a straight upgrade. I see 18, 156. Oh, they're the same. They even look the same. They're from the same manufacturer. But this one is limited. Why? Who knows? Should we buy it? Should we buy it? It's half of our money. I think we're good. We're good. Things. So Garrus, my boy.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
Goodbye.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Behave, Garrus. Ooh, Rex. The best for last. Ah, here are all the lockers. So, we can only equip ourselves here, right? If you want to equip other people on the Normandy, you have to go down to the hangar and go to their locker, right? So, Ash, what's up with you?
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I don't think she's used to teasing, good-natured or otherwise.
No fun, Commander. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
I keep an open-door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You get a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Okay.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Alright. Let's see what Rex has to say.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
Okay.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Alright.
Shepard.
Shepard. Okay, last crewmate, I promise. And then we go shoot things again. Alright. First some codex entries.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
That wasn't who I wanted to talk to.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Okay. The Geth.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have pretty strong opinions about the Geth.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
And the
I
pilgrimage.
want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Goodbye.
I should go.
See you later.
Later. Alright. Yeah, I don't know about any of you, if anyone's even watching, but I love to talk to the crew. I think that one of the best things about Mass Effect in general, 1, 2, 3 doesn't matter, especially 2 though, Mass Effect 2, are the characters. The universe, yes, the races, the different science fiction tech bubble, that's interesting, but the characters, to me, are the most interesting. But enough of that. We spent like half an hour talking. Well, I didn't say anything, but let's see. We still have to go to Pharos and Novaria, right? So let's do that. Alright, alright, alright. We got a full team of 6 people. So let's see. We got Pax and Strenuous. Why are all the names Latin? It's Latin like
Message coming in.
Alright, alright.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Alright, interesting. We got a medallion. Gas deposit, helium-3. Yay. Nothing on Trellin. Boo. Gas deposit? No. What was there? Unknown? Scan that. Uh-oh. The Majesty is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict, all compartments are exposed to space, and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. Faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine drive, is toward the nearby planet of X7. Okay. So this is where they ran away from and got shot. I suppose that means. Let's do a quick side mission. I mean, we are already here, right? So might as well. Definitely Tali, our tech expert, and our meat shield. Let's go. Ooh, it's cold. Alright. Let's drive around. Level 1 hazard. Yeah, some planets are hazardous. Either it's too hot, too cold, or not enough air, or whatever. And yeah, you can't stay outside your vehicle for too long, or you're gonna die. Ancient debris. Right. See the bar filling up? Let's be quick about this. Oh god! There was one more than usual. Insignia recovered. This fragment appears to be from an old model freighter. Okay, I think that was everything, honestly, we need to do here. We found the fragment from the ship and that gave us money and XP. Did we sell it right away? I don't know. But I don't think there's anything more on here. So let's go back. Just a quick little detour. Autosave, nice. Again the music. Love it. And nothing. Okay. FTL to Novaria. Let's go. Should get at least one main mission done today. Before we go to Novaria, actually, let's scan everything else. You know, get our bearings. Now you could read all these. I don't know who wrote this, but I feel sorry for the dude who wrote the text for all the planets and the data, and nobody reads it. But I used to read it, but not now. Okay, Novaria. It's a small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Novaria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Novaria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. I think this is where we meet Liara's mom, so I guess I'm gonna bring her with us for special dialogue. Oh,
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Okay. For some reason, we now have to walk like out manually. I don't know why. And I don't know how, honestly. Oh god. Do we go down? Well, was it here or was it upstairs? I completely forgot how you exit the Normandy. I mean, it's a comfy little ship, right? So why would you ever leave? But there are points in your life where you just have to leave. I thought it was up here. Yeah, it was. Huh. Okay. So if I'm right, then this should be Matriarch Benezia's mission. If I'm right.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Hello. First of all, we got some points to spend. A lot of points here. First aid. I think I won that on her. Just because she's gonna be on every mission, she might as well get this, right? She's our little skill monkey, so to speak. Right? But also very effective in combat. The radius. Increase the radius, lowers the recharge time. That sounds very attractive. Should I give her 1 point in pistol? Or should I just say, nah. Nah. I think I'm just gonna say, and give her more shields. Liara, the biotic expert. She also has electronics for some reason. Okay. I only have her for 1 mission, so maybe just give her passive. She doesn't even have a gun, like a weapon spot at all. Throw warp. Maybe I just give her fat warp and singularity. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit complicated. Reduces recharge time. Yeah, we kinda have to do that. First aid heals addition 20 points. First aid. Just max that for now. Because she has no weapon, we have to rely on our powers, right? So let's give her some barriers. And her recharge time is really quick now. Well, 14% quicker. So let's give her warp. I guess she can have a good warp. 8 damage per second. Get a second singularity, always useful. To take big dudes out of the fight and kill everyone else. Oh, no, that was stasis actually, what I'm not talking about. Singularity is something else. Creates a vortex that yeah, it's like a black hole. It sucks everyone in, right? Makes them completely vulnerable. It's kind of hard to use. I always found it was kind of hard to use. Let's just give her as many abilities as possible, and an advanced barrier, so she stays alive, right? She's not very tanky, so she like we do relies on barrier. So if you play like this kind of class, you want to have barrier, because there's nothing else really protecting you. Do we have 1 first aid? Throw nuisance, more power, more power, more power. It's never really explained actually what exactly that means, like in gameplay. At least, or I missed it. So yeah, this is like singularity, but it's just in one guy, leaves them vulnerable. What does that do? Improves duration and recharge time. I think I just want a better warp. Ah, almost. So how do we spend our points? Do I want to go for Adept for now? To get a better recharge time, I think I'm gonna do that. And what is this? Duration of your power and attacks. Alright. Doesn't it mean barrier too? That would be great. Increase health and accuracy. Oh, increase health. I know you're talking. And unity too. I think, yeah, it's 40% health. 30. Yeah, it's just a straight upgrade. And less recharge time. 15 seconds less. I didn't spend this point, by the way. That was spent automatically. I'm not stupid. Maybe I'm gonna spread them out for this. Just do one pistol one. A little bit of everything. And I'll leave 1 point just because if we get more charm, I want to spend it right away. Equipment, because Liara, right? What does she have? Was she wearing Gladiator? Ooh, that is not a good... Ooh, and I sold everything else. 1249.0 is horrendous. She's like... Why? Oh god. Okay. Whatever. Striker 3. It does more damage. Everything. Let's more damage. Weapon force doesn't make sense. Armor piercing. For now, I think. Let's just give her heatsink Why not? Why not? Alright. Save, so you don't have to do it again. Stretch. Alright. I think we're gonna fight mostly organics here.
That's far enough.
Alright.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
We'll cooperate.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Yeah, I did that to get Paragon points. But honestly, we wouldn't need weapons. We are space wizards. So, anything interesting? Anything I can steal? Alright, maybe not.
Weapons detectors. Don't mind the alarms.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The Board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
Don't worry.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Is she wearing leather armor? Okay. It looks like it. I mean, the armor had pretty shitty stats. Elevator.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Friendly. No, what the hell? Again, I love the music. I will say that every time.
This one offers
I
greetings.
play this game.
You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here.
Uh-oh.
This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Smuggling, yeah.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
No, we're good guys.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands The offer shall remain open.
Though it does pay to
it
do
truly needs the help.
Let
Could
me
I buy
see.
something now?
What do you have?
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Upgrade standard items. Maybe you could buy a new armor for Liara. A cheap one. Titan 4 costs almost half of our money. Grenade upgrade, we want that ASAP. More grenades means more fun, as always. Titan 4 is even better than mine. That's a worthy upgrade. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. So. Oh yeah. Yes, please. And Liara, you get what we don't want. Any first aid, health regen, armor plating, harden. It's against biotic and tech attacks. Alright, a firewall. Ah, I see. Because I completely forgot what that word meant. Like in this context, cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction, man. Yeah. Good for her. Okay. So, let's see here. Yeah. But before that, we need to talk to. Look at that weather. Whew. I think there was some annoying bureaucracy shit we need to do first before we can follow Venezia. So, for now, it's more talking.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Oh.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Venezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Venezia is authorized to act in his name. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Salarians is what he is. The race, right? They're really funny.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeas.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Thank you. So, a bar, Let's see where we find that. This place looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? A little bit empty. Oh, this is nice though. The bar should, I think, be over here if I remember correctly. Oh. Nice. That was some XP for me. Oh, is this right? I don't think this is right. Is this a bar? You can never tell in this game what's supposed to be like an actual bar. A guard? What? This is probably the shuttle bay. I'm gonna check to make sure. Yeah. Doesn't look like this is the way.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Goodbye.
Fine. I was just passing by.
Have a good day.
We need to get there. We need to go there eventually. Okay, at least we know that. We figured that out. But for now, let's look for that bar. Oh my god. The music is gone. Been goofing around for too long. Can I go through here? Maybe. Please open. Boy. Okay, let's try that elevator then. My teammates are way behind. Come on. Be a bar. Do 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 do. Sounds good. Ah, well. Okay.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Yeah, you think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I'll be on my way.
This is a weird part. Like, we walked in here, and after 10 minutes, 2 people asked us to commit crimes. Alright. But this is who we want to talk to.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough, though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting. If you change your mind, I will remain here. I see no other options at present.
Okay. Maybe I'll have to do it. Let's see. We have to get that pass somehow.
You're the Spectre.
Okay, okay. Nobody likes us here. It's full of criminals. Ugh. Let's see. Let's explore this bar for a minute. Oh, this is not a staircase, but this is. Maybe there's someone else who can help us.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off.
I don't think there is, honestly. Maybe this Krogan?
Beat it.
I guess not. Ooh. This doctor, but it's imperative you make your way to the safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat. Okay, this is a side quest. Like, we are acting like we are cool and we obey the law, and then we steal from everyone we see. Alright. Okay. Synthetics insect security? Oh, I see. That's actually really useful. I think this gets us forwards in our mission. In our quest, main quest. Maybe we should talk to that guy one more time? Ah, that one. Let's see what Lorik has to say now that we disabled the security nodes.
Back again. What can this old Turian do for you today?
I've been thinking over your difficulties with Analeas.
Indeed.
So if I help you, you'll help me.
Yes. You need to get into the garage. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... Violet, he's paying
Skip
under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator.
The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Alright. Now where's this elevator? Couldn't he have told us where the elevator is? Now we have to look all over the place. Oh god. Here? No. These are just for show. Why? Why are these just for show? Okay. What? What am I doing? That is the weirdest bar, by the way, I've ever seen in my life. Wait, we haven't been back there, have we? Oh, yeah, never mind. There's almost no one here. But the music is... It's the first time I'm gonna say this. Music's kinda lame. Ah, this is much better. Okay. Where's the elevator? Come on, come on, come on. Wah, wah. Ah, yeah. It took me ages to find anything here the first time I played it, and it looks like it's gonna take me ages again. So this is the shuttle bay, there's no need for us to go there. Hello guard, can you tell me where the offices are? Hello? I wanna go to the offices. Oh shit. Maybe they're over here where this Annulace guy was. Or maybe back here? And here again? And here? No, no, no. This is just this big ass. Oh. Ah, that's no way. Alright. So I wonder what exactly we could have done otherwise. This mission I hardly remembered for some reason. It's just, was there another solution? Maybe. Ah, maybe I need to go. Wasn't there another elevator? Alright, alright. If that's wrong, I'm sorry. Let's just try. You know, they could have put a quest marker there, because I always get lost in games like that, especially the old ones where the environments kinda look a little bit samey, you know. Oh, those are guns, I see. I don't think we'll find any offices here. No. I hate these fake elevators. Again. Okay. But didn't we now exhaust everywhere we could go? Scanning environment. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The lower plaza. I guess. Is this the lower plaza? I know this is the freaking... Oh my god, man. I think this is actually correct. Oh well.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Haha.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Nice. Talked our way out of it. Whoa. You, sir, need to be... tough, but not tough enough. Liara, use your cool warp, and I think I will use barrier for now. And then throw you. Because you're coming too close. There you go. Alright, how about you stop shooting at us? Man, he dodged that quite well. Oh, he gave me the old runaround. He's smart. Should be careful. Where's shield shooting at? Okay, Liara, can you draw him out? But before that, activate your barrier, please. Thank you. Ugh, just warp him. And this guy just does not want to die. I mean, I get it. It's not his choice though. Why did the music glitch? Alright, alright. Isn't it the same layout as the bar? Oh well. We just rush this guy down, barrier up. Marksman up. There you go. No chance. Even with shield boost. Should have surrendered. Okay, before we go to the door control. Okay, this is his computer. Medkit? We are unharmed. Let's see what happens if we hack that door. Fatigued. Oops. Ah, you can't... I see. Okay. Simon says I win. Ah, technician. Heatsink 3, hardened weave, maybe we could take that. Probably not. Medkit, we don't need that. Okay. Improved sighting, chemical rounds 3. That sounds like music in my ears. Because I love me some chemical rounds. Plus 40 toxic damage and 7. Yep. Give me that. Anything else? Nope. Do we want to get hardened? Hardened. Do you want that? Nah, I guess I'll take the protective plating because that's our weak spot, is damage protection. Secure wall safe, average decryption. Alright, concentrate. High caliber barrel recoil dampener. That high caliber barrel. Can I see that for a second? Nah, that's a sniper thing. It's like for... Yeah, rate of fire, no. Recoil dampener, improved sighting, heatsink. I just like my combat sensors. I don't want to get jammed. Honestly, the pistol is so well rounded you don't need anything else. Alright. Let's see. Okay, that was easy. Or more guards? Uh-oh.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I didn't want to fight them, they fired first.
Okay. No, we got a sniper. I don't like that. Let's test singularity, man. Maybe we can... Ah, works like a charm. Oh, she's a biotic too. Let's give her some extra warp. And shit's flying around. Ooh. Ah, that was close. Man, they are moving. Ha, gotcha. Okay. Hacking. That won't get it. Stasis. Man, he is moving like a mother. Heal up. Easy. Take your time. Steal a medkit. Okay. The music glitched again. Got a sniper. That means we protect ourselves from being one-shot. Yep. No chance, fancy pants. Yeah. Jeez. Nah, you don't get to play. Alright. After some happy murdering, let's see what we can do here. Okay. To the attention of Administrator Analaise, a man named Garoth is looking for information on the whereabouts of one of our freighters. He believes his brother's ship may have been attacked by privateers while traveling through the Strenuous system. That's right next door. Investigation pending. Alright. That's another side quest for us. Cool. Half the mission done. Now we can follow Benazir. After we finish this
Commander,
one.
there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Ooh. Quarry an ally? Horror. Okay. Weird timing. Hotel. Hotel, bar, bar, hotel. Is this the hotel? Is the bar the hotel? Oh. No. I just want to go to Keen, honestly. But now I feel like I'm missing something if I don't go to the hotel, wherever that is. This is just the harbor. The port. Is the bar also the hotel? Is that what's going on? Is this a hotel? I bet she's just, you know, waiting for us. And no, we don't need to talk to him. Oh, I'm fatigued. Run, Shepherd. Run. This is one of the things they could have done better, honestly. Like, make a hotel look like a hotel. Make, you know, signs that say hotel. Or make a little quest Mercurino for stupid people like me. Ah, whatever, man. She could have talked to us right there. Why do we have... Is the hotel maybe here? My god. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. She's gonna try and talk us into some renegade option anyway. Whatever. And by the way, those offices did not look like offices. I maintain that opinion. So there's our goal. Ah, see, it's a hotel. The bar. Whatever.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Alright.
Alright. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Of course we can.
You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Alright. Before we do that, I'm gonna get a little bit of water because my throat is getting dry. I'm still here. Don't worry. I didn't leave you. I would never leave you. Alright. Let's do this shit. Oh, we got new equipment. Combat sensor, shock absorbers. Boo. That being said, what do shock absorbers do? Physics threshold. Microgravity. Whoa, gravimetric emitters in a combat suit. Mask provide protection against concussive force delivered by explosion, high impact armor, and biotic attacks such as lift or throw. So as I said, physics threshold means people can, like, you know, throw you around and shit. Like, we want armor plating to cover our weak spot. Okay, let's convince this guy with our charm. We can't upgrade charm yet just yet.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeas.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeas' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Analeas. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify.
Ooh, plus
Make
20.
whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Oh no, she left. Oh, why? Why did she leave? She left, didn't she? Now we have to re-find her. I'm just gonna look through this whole hotel bar thing, just because I don't wanna like walk back and forth. Let's make sure she really isn't here anymore. Alright. I love how we basically hacked the security system and they just didn't care. They will never find out. And then we stole Medgel and expensive armor, weaponry and upgrades. Alright, I think I know where she is now. Please be there, please be there. I just want to shoot Gath. Shoot some Gath. This is, by the way, Team Girl Power. Yay! Girl Power. I came up with that. Which wasn't hard. At all. Alright, alright. We'll make it. Almost there. These are my least favorite parts about Mass Effect. The running around empty corridors. Just come on, man. Alright. We did it.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
I think she is gonna show up later again. In the other Mass Effect. Oh, we can steal again. Look around. Or what do we get? Not too shabby. A shit ton of credits and XP. I'll take it. I'll take it any day of the week. But now, finally, let's go meet Benezia. But first, let's walk through this long-ass corridor with nothing in it but a fucking rock. A rock. Wow. Another rock. Man, these people are creative. These Novarians are full of creativity. They place rocks in their hallways. Unbelievable. Alright. For now, I won't. Do I? Okay.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
Sure.
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
No, nothing.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be
here. Yeah.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
I don't know what that is or where that is. But I'll drive safely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get snipers. Or saboteurs, I think they are. Oh, we have been spotted.
I'd say these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Uh-oh. Wait for them to stop jumping and hit them with something nice. He hit us with something nice as well. I'm not happy about that. Let's see. Hit! Oh! God damn it! There's a big guy. Fall back! I don't think I can hack that dude. Uh-oh, he's coming in hot. Where is he? Stasis! Singularity in me. Doesn't do anything. Okay. Where's my stasis? Oof. Okay, now get away from him. Another one. This is not good. This is not good. Don't worry. You can try. I don't think throw is gonna work. Oh! Never mind. Ah, god damn it. Oh boy. Ah, he got confused and died. Nice. Okay. Whew. Ah. Man, these things are annoying.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Oh, showing up late,
What did you do
eh?
here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Yeah, investor panic. Let's loot this place. Anti-personnel rounds? I don't think we'll need those against the Geth. That being said, I guess... Ooh. We could give Liara some... Oh, she's using No, she's using a pistol, right? We have armor piercing run 3. So she does some damage here. And maybe Tali too? Why not? Let's just make sure they're actually using the weapons. That's on me. I thought they couldn't even use machine guns to begin with. Oh well. Quick save. And now we do some fighting in Tank Arena. Because why not? Alright. But before we do that, we're taking a quick break here actually. So I feel myself getting tired. And this mission is far from over. I just remembered we're just halfway done. So I guess I'm gonna do the rest tomorrow actually. But for now, I'm just gonna say good fight and good night.